Welcome to our Cypress Automation Test Scenario Talks. Today we are talking about BDD using cypress-esbuild-preprocessor. BDD behavior driven development is largely facilitated using the simple domain-specific language and using natural language constructs. That is, English-like sentences that can express the behavior and expected outcomes. Cucumber Gherkin keywords: given, when, then, and. An example of a test case in Cucumber Gherkin, which is the future file. Scenario: search for golf by name. Given, I open browser. When I go to website and I type golf in the search box, then I should say golf course tag golf. Here is a diagram for BDD test project. First, communicate among the QA developer client, get idea and write BDD test case like English sentences. Here is the project in the Cypress automation test for the DBB. Here is the three process. One is run Cucumber test. Second is step definitions. Then is Cypress code to run the web test. How to set up BDD in Cypress automation test. First, create a new project. Run commands from a terminal or command line. Here is create the project name and folder. cd that folder. Install initial and install Cypress lasted version. npx Cypress open. npm install -g is built. npm install cypress-esbuild-preprocessor. This should work with Cypress lasted version 14.4.2. Modify cypress.config.js file. Project structure. Here is the project name and directory. Install Cypress under E2E folder. Add futures folder. And here is a two subfolder: golf, login, put JS file in a subfolder. Then create a golf future file, login future file. After installing and setup, we first look at the cypress.config.js file. Here is the file, and from here, first line import Cypress config, and the second line is use cypress-esbuild-preprocessor, create this build bundle, and then here is plugin also from this Cypress Cucumber preprocessor, and here is esbuild for the plugin. So the core of the change is here, like a config file, add, you see the config, add wait, add Cucumber preprocessor plugin, and the file is a preprocessor, and create a bundle. here is a plug-in. Use this plug-in. And also in this file, we specify this one, spec pattern. So this is define this project run test, find the future file, and E2E and some fault, and find this future file, run test from the future file. Then we look at the folder, we add the folder futures and E2E, and also subfolder for this too. First, we look at the login future file. You see here is a general text file like English. So scenario is login field. Given, open the login page. When I enter the username and the passwords, then because the password is one password, so login field. This is for the future file. We can see the login.js file. Here is use the Cypress Cucumber preprocessor import given, when, and then. And here is use like the Cypress Express. You see here is the given, so you can see the given. Given, this is from a future file English sentence. We need to pay attention here. Before the sentence, we put this one, and after sentence, we put this one. You see here is open the web browser, go to the web login page. And here is the keywords when, and add the sentence, add the username and the password. You see here is the username, tap this one, and the password, tap this one. This is one password. And here is not log in for the when execute the test, not let the user see the passwords. And here is click the submit button and check this one. You see here is check this one if find this invalidate login step. So this is for the login. And we can see the golf future. You see here is a future file is golf. This time we use a scenario outlook, so this can use a parameter. You see search for golf course, given, open the golf course page and something. You see here is a golf name, so list the 3 golf names. So this is the parameter. So this is run 3 times and put different parameter. And the second test is scenario outlook, list a country for golf course. You see here is something, and here is a country name. So this is the parameter. So here we list 2 of country, Mexico, Cuba, and for run this test. And we can see, look like this one is the first line is import given, when, and then something. Here is the first language sentence is I open the golf page. You see here is a golf page, go to the golf page. And here when is the sentence I enter golf course. This is a name. So this name is from the parameter. And here is a golf name and search. And here you can see at least a golf course name for the country name for this one. So this is a country name here, parameter, and for the golf course. And click search. This is just click the button. And here is a click the filter. That is a filter button. Okay, let's run the test. Okay, I can figure and use the cron. You see here is the last version of the Cypress. I run first login future file. You see everything is a pass and run passwords, so get the invalidated login attack. This time I run the golf course future file. You see here, test all in this folder, E2E and futures. All the run test future, not .js, .future. You see here is first for the search golf course, we give the 3 parameters, so run 3 times. And here is the list country for the golf, we give the 2 countries, so just run two tests. So if you click this one, you can see here, I open a golf page and you see here the visit to this one and add a golf course name is a golf course name and in this you see here is in search box and tap this one, wait and click a search button. So here you can see here we have to find the something. You see tap and find the golf vacation. This is the same thing, yeah, just a parameter change. This search this country for this club. And here is the list of country for the golf course. So you see here, open the page, and in the search drop-down list, and select Moscow. Yeah, you see here, and click a filter. Then you see you can find all the golf course related in the Moscow. So here is here. Yeah, you see here is just one. Okay. And if we change this one, we can see what happened. You see we select Cuba. So you see here is have the many golf course in Cuba. Yeah, that is for the test from the future file. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you like the video. If you want to follow us updates, please subscribe. See you next time.